My name is Aus Kalega. I'm a systems analyst with METS and I support the HIV Prevention Tracker. For this particular tutorial, I'm just going to walk through the process of securing your user accounts by adding two-factor authentication to prevent unauthorized access to your account. So let me just take you through the process and you can just follow through for that particular kind of addition to your account. Okay, so this is the login screen and I'll just drop in my username and password. Let me use the training account for this particular one. So after logging in, the system automatically takes you to the cache cleaner page. So here I'll just clean the cache and then just go to my profile. I just click on the top right icon which has my account initials. Then I'll go to account. At this stage, what I'll just do is ignore the rest of the fields because I don't want to change my password right now, but just to add the two-factor authentication feature onto my account. So what I'll just do is click on set up two-factor and it will give me the screen. So here, it will take you through the process of as well being able to activate this particular functionality. What you do is install this particular application onto your phone. It works for both Android and iOS. And for my case, I've already installed the application. So what I'll just do is go to it and scan this app. So after scanning this, it will present you with a code that you can feed in here to turn on two-factor authentication. So the application is called Google Authenticator. That is the one that we recommend, but others can as well work or do the same. So what I'll do is open up the application on my phone, which is what I'm doing right now. You might not be able to see my screen, but I've opened up the Google Authenticator app on my phone, and there's a plus button at the bottom right. I'm using an iPhone, and the same thing might be, or maybe the locations of these particular buttons might change, but the same logic applies for both Android and iOS or Apple gadgets. So I'll just tap on the plus button. It will ask me to either enter a setup key or scan a QR code. And for this case, I'll scan the QR code. It will open up the camera feature for me to scan the code. And it has presented me with a code already that I can use for accessing this. So what it will do is add up the name of the system, which is DHIS2 HIV Prevention Tracker, and the username, which is KP Training 2 for what I've logged in with. So I'll put in the code, which it has presented me with. For now, the code is 094353, and I'll turn on two-factor authentication. But I remember I've given you the code, but no one else can use it because it's on my phone and it keeps changing every 10 seconds or less. So this code is what gives you access to that. Once I do that, it will tell you that now two-factor authentication has been turned on. So right now I can just log out just to confirm that it is on. Once I log out, it will now ask me to again put in my username and password, which I'll do again. But after this, it will just detect that this account actually has two-factor authentication enabled before you log in. So it will add in a third field for you to enter the code before you can actually log in. So this will be asked from you every time you're logging into your account. It means that even if someone has your username and password, they won't be able to access your account without this code. It means they'll have to have your phone as well with them for them to get this code, which is not really something easy. So it means that your account is much more secure than before. So what I'm going to do is just put in my code again. So if I put in, let me just put in something random just to show you that it won't work. But by default, this code is a 6-character code, just numbers. And when I just do that, these are just random figures, and it won't work. It will tell you that something is wrong. So what I'll do again is just put in the correct one now, which is from my phone. Right now it's 6796762, and then enter. Now it should let me in, as you can see. And from here, I can be able to use the tracker. securely, knowing that it's only me that has logged into the system. So for anyone else to access your account, they must have your phone at least, even if you give them a password. So this is more secure because we don't encourage people sharing accounts. Remember, the tracker keeps log of everyone that has logged into the system, who does what, and then everything that is done within the tracker is accountable to your account. It means that if something wrong happens within the tracker and it's under your account, you'll be accountable for that. But also, even for the good things that happen, like data entry, it means that we shall account you for the good work that you're doing, the clean data that probably you're entering into the system. So with this, I can stop here, and probably you can follow up with the other tutorials that are coming up, and we shall be able to provide more guidance using these particular video tutorials as you requested for. Thank you, and I hope this is helpful. Please give us comments and feedback about this and how we can improve this particular kind of tutorials and guidance for your utilization of the system. Thank you, and bye-bye.